Hello there, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about my favorite looping technique in JavaScript, which is the for in loop. Okay, you can see it right here already. The reason why for in loop is my favorite looping technique in JavaScript is that this technique can loop through any objects, including array in JavaScript. Right? Remember that array is also an object in JavaScript. So this looping technique works for both array and any object. That's why I like it. So let's dive into an example here. So in this file, I have declared a variable a, which I assign an object to it, right? This is an object, so a is an object with three properties: name, age, and gender. So each line here is a property, it's a key value pair right here, right? So the key is name, the value is John, and then here on the second line, age as the key, and 32 is the value. And the third line, the third property that we have here is the key is gender, and then the value is male, right? Very simple key value object in here. Okay, and then next thing up, we create a looping function that takes in an object, and the function will print out all the key value pairs in that object. Okay, so basically we have here declare a function called loop, and then the argument we put in here, the parameter, is an object, right? So whatever object you put in here, and then you print out all the properties in the inside. And then inside here, this is where the main action begins, the for in loop function. Okay, so let's go to the syntax. So for, right? This is the syntax right here, and then you have a open parenthesis, and then you declare a variable let key in object obj, right? The obj here is whatever the object you pass in from the parameter. Okay, let's say we pass in a as our object. Okay, so this object become a. Now a is an object with three properties, right? So in this for loop, it iterates through each properties you have defined in a, in this object, and the variable key becomes the key of each property, right? So for example, in the first iteration, key is going to be name, right? For a, the first key is going to be name, and then the second iteration is going to be age, okay, and so forth and so on. And then so we have the key. So how do we get the actual value of the key? That's pretty simple, right? In JavaScript, you can access the value of the key using the square bracket. So in here you can see that object, right? Object open square bracket, and then key, and then you have the value of the key. So let's look at my console log syntax right here. In the console log, I'll say key is equal to key. Well, duh. Well, key here is a string, right? And then this lowercase key here refers to the key of the object. Okay, and then value here is a string, and then object and then open bracket key refers to the value of the current key we are looping through. Now on the first iteration of the loop, we'll have the print out, say that key is gonna be, it's gonna be name, and then value is gonna be John, like that. So this is the first iteration, and then this loops through however many properties you have in the object. Now let's run it. Okay, let's run. Say I pass in A into this function. Now it loops to A. Okay, let's run it in the console. Nope. JS. Bam, we have it. Now the console prints out all three properties in there. Okay, the first one is name, value is John, age 32, gender male, so forth and so on. Okay, so this is how you loop through an object and print out all the key value pairs in that object. Okay, after we're done with the looping with an object, let's take a look at how we loop through an array. Let's comment this out first. This out. Okay, let's say we have an array here, right? So I declare variable b equal to an array of strings ABC. Okay, this is a simple array. And then, okay. And then the function, the looping function, is the same. We'll cancel the key and the value, right? Well, you ask me what is the key in the array? There's no key in the array. Well, there is key in the array, right? The key of the arrays are the indexes of the array. So let's say on the first iteration in here, you will cancel out key is going to equal to 0, okay? And then the value is going to equal to A, right? This is the first iteration. So the key, I keep repeating myself, key is the index in array. Okay, so the 0, and then the second iteration is the key is going to be 1, y is going to be 2. All right. You can see that in action in our console. Make sure you save the file first, and then we pass in b to our loop function. In our console, we will say node loop.js. And there you have it, right? We're looping through every single element. And each element will have the key. In this case, it will be index 0, value equal to 1, key 1, value B, key 2, value C, so forth and so on. Okay, so that is for in loop. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and start looping around. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel as well for more contents like this. See you guys later.